Do you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I should though. I feel like
Okay,
everyone says it's so
what Kyle did to me though, he tried to force me to watch Game of Thrones.
It
And the
sounds-
way he did
sounds
it,
right.
low key ruined the entire series for me.
Do you just like spoil the whole thing?
Well,
What he did-
The whole
what he
thing.
did-
Okay, yeah, you explain it.
He showed me an episode in the middle of season 6,
and he was like,
there's 7
and he was
seasons.
like, "This is the best episode of Game of Thrones ever.
Ever.
So I need you to watch this now,
oh my God.
without any background knowledge or anything." And it was cool. It was a cool episode. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know the characters' names, nothing like that. None of the backstory. But the
was
fighting
cool.
scenes were sweet. Yeah,
Dragons.
Yeah, there's
dragons.
A lot.
But then I went back to season 1, and I was like, "Oh, this is a good show. Let me
Yeah.
dive into this." I go into like the first 4 episodes, and I'm like,
Shit gets real on those
I'm like,
episodes.
"Oh,
I've seen
he
them.
died. They're dead. Those eggs are for dragons." Ready? Every class of YouTube. What is up, guys? We are back again. Homie Academy,
I hate you.
episode 3
Mine was
of the
so
vlog.
much better.
Don't say it.
Everyone liked mine.
Episode 3 of the daily vlog.
Daily?
No.
It's gotta
What
be
is up,
lit.
Homie Academyers?
What about we have to have a name for our fans.
Homie Academyers.
The homies.
Literally,
What is
I
it,
want you to
homies?
leave.
Yeah, wait.
Homies.
It's the homies.
Oh, you're so right. I was thinking like
Homiers.
students.
The
because we're the
students.
Academy.
The learners.
The learners.
What's up, learners?
What's up, learners? Way to tune back
What's
in.
up, colleagues?
Peers.
Peers. Oh, man.
Um,
So we got Will, Julene,
all right.
Kyle,
Hi.
guest
That's you.
Sophie.
Hello.
Ayo.
Ew.
Oh, okay.
So Sophie just landed back in the States yesterday.
Yeah.
Had to drag her in.
Exciting.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, honestly,
Thank
thank
you.
you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
coming.
like
I
Thank
love
you
jet
for
lag.
having
being on
me,
the
you know?
podcast.
She said it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. for me right now.
Why
Kinda.
did you do this to
Ooh,
this poor
why?
girl?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I will be honest, the jet lag isn't too bad.
Yeah, she
Like
can
it only
handle
feels like midnight.
She's a warrior.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
she literally went and she was like, I said, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" She's like, "Sure." I was like, "All right, we're gonna go to this bar." She's like, "Okay."
And then we
And-
get in the
and
car.
then- Well,
Basi-
no.
Okay,
Slow down.
this is
Whoa.
what you have to
Jump
know about
down.
Kyle.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever we hang out, there's always like,
A twist.
yeah, there's
Go.
always an extra condition.
But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about travel, but like also, I want you all to get to know each other because you two have become, super important to me.
Aw.
And
Aw,
Sophie has
cutie
always been a
girl.
good friend of mine, and
Aw.
I'm happy to see her whenever I can.
Yeah.
The last time we saw each other was probably in San Francisco.
Wait,
We talking
I feel
Bay Area?
Bay Area?
I don't think. When would we have seen each other before you went to Europe?
in
We
October.
we kept trying to meet up, but
Did you not come to my birthday?
no.
Okay, wait,
I
I
had
have
to
a
work.
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
San Francisco, eh?
Hey. Actually,
That's what the
I
kids
lived
call it, huh?
I lived in Berkeley.
Oh my
But I
goodness,
worked.
this explains so very much.
Yeah.
Kyle has a
Kyle's at Berkeley.
got a story or two about
A little,
Berkeley.
little fond of that
Yeah.
place.
I
No,
love
she
Berkeley.
had co-op.
Sweet.
cool.
How long?
4 months.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
I did, yeah. It's so expensive. It's so expensive to live there, but no, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, always something going on in San Francisco.
You should tell them about the time that you met my
Amelia.
some
yeah.
some
We,
family of mine. That was another one of those instances where I was like, yeah, just come over, hang out, and it was
Yeah.
not that. At
No, I
all.
remember that was.
Another time you roped her into
Yeah.
something she didn't
I
want to
always,
do.
Condition.
and it always makes me feel bad about it too, because I remember I had just gotten off of work. I love him though. I love the kid. No.
Guilts
His
you
guess?
into.
No, do you remember you were like kind of like don't be like that, but I
I
really
said that.
He's
Yeah,
like, I'm
'cause
gonna
you're
be
gonna
real
be
with
like
you,
that?
Chief.
I had
Like, drop
just
this
gotten
all on
off
you?
of work and we were like gonna hang out and I was like so tired and you were like, all right, like so you were gonna like come to me. That was the plan. Like you were gonna come to Berkeley and we were gonna hang out. So I was like mentally ready. And then you text me and you're like,
Roast
so
hour.
if you could actually take the train to Oakland.
I said
And
that.
I was
Girl
like
to- oh my god, I hate
God,
you. I
Kyle,
hate you so
piece
much.
of
I was
I
like,
was
Kyle,
like,
Come on, homie. It's
I was
just
like,
a
Kyle,
train
I'm
ride.
so tired. And you're like, don't be like that.
I thought you were better than that.
Yeah, he was like, I thought you were.
Oh my
he was
god,
like,
Kyle, that's awful.
we were on the, and you sent it to me over the phone. I was like, fine, I'll fucking come. But I was happy that I did go. 'cause I
Yeah,
met
it was
him.
fun.
Yeah.
Our friend Sam was there.
Yeah, that
We
was-
ended up just
yeah.
just having a good time. But yeah, that was fun.
You're from California.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where?
say it, Julian. Just
Not
say
Los
it.
Angeles.
Okay, thank
Okay.
I'm from
Interesting.
Simi Valley, which is about 40 minutes away from Los Angeles. No big deal.
you. Yeah,
I'm not gonna act like I know where that is. But
It's so I just say Los Angeles, but these two get mad because I'm a poser. So
yeah, because you're lying.
it's fine. But yeah,
That's okay.
I actually went to visit Julian around that same time that you were there.
Okay.
Yeah. But Julian never comes north to visit me.
Yeah,
It's really
probably
awkward.
because you give her shit for it, like you do
Okay.
me.
Yeah, did I give you shit for it? I probably did,
yes,
to be
for
honest.
not coming.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yes, every day. what are you actually asking me that?
Daily reminder.
Does Kyle both guilt trip you like into like hanging out with him?
Yeah.
Because usually when he
All the
guilts
time.
me into doing something, I
Usually.
immediately shut it off.
I think we've given in too much.
I don't even know how you do it too. It's just, like, we
Sneaks up
haven't
on
seen
you.
each other in so long, and like you know that you want to hang out, and it's just like he's like.
Okay,
you
but
need
it's
to-
always for like it's the I
It's
don't
for
put
the-
I
Try
put a
to
lot of
defend
effort into
yourself.
I
Yeah.
put a lot of effort to try and hang out with people that I want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Homie.
No,
And it's
really
not
good
not
at-
not everyone is that easy to hang out with in terms of being approachable.
True.
So I like really have to pull in to try and make sure that I get time. And like how we haven't been able to connect that much.
Yeah, I'm hard in particular.
Yeah.
Like my situation.
But look, you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hanging out.
blanket
It
scarf,
worked.
Yeah. Do you
the
guys
whole
feel like
spread.
as you get older, it's like I don't know, it's so hard to keep in touch.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I'm really, really bad. I'm so bad about that. I'm
Yeah.
like the worst.
It's hard.
Because when I'm here, it's like nothing
sorry.
back home exists. And when I'm home, nothing here exists.
Mm.
Yeah,
People
Julian's
get mad.
horrible
People
with
get
that.
so mad at me.
Yeah. Just to like piggyback on that,
Okay.
Julian's so bad at that. She's like a terrible friend if she's like not in the same like area as you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. We send each other tweets. I feel like that's like really
Oh.
nice.
Tweet at each other.
Yeah, she has a state policy. If you're not in the same, not even a city policy.
It's a city
If
policy.
you're not
She's
in
in
the state
Kentucky.
lines, then you're dead to me.
Ooh, game over.
So long.
Good
So
luck.
long,
Good riddance.
fair-
Good riddance.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh my
No,
God,
it's fun.
I'm
It's fun though. You
sorry.
give a lot of attention to the people that are closest to you, physically,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
in proximity. So that's really good. I just get really scared when we're not gonna live next to each other.
Aw.
I'm actually scared too because I know how bad I am. Really, wait, we're gonna. It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. But Sophie, you just came back from Europe.
I did.
I want you to tell us a little bit about it. What all countries did you get to visit?
Ireland, Hungary, Czech Republic, Spain, Belgium, Germany.
So like one or two.
Yeah, one or two. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm forgetting one.
Yeah.
Africa. I went to Africa.
Whoa, what?
Heyo.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
a
In the same
country.
trip?
No, that was before. That was like a little
Okay,
bit.
Oh,
I
that's
was
not
like,
a
that's
country.
world.
That was a continent.
I was kind of feeling.
That was a whole nother trip though. That was way
Yeah.
before Europe.
No, it was just right before.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah. But Europe gave me the opportunity to do that because my sister was living there. at the time.
Oh.
And then
What part of Africa did you go to?
Mozambique.
Where is that?
It's on the eastern coast.
Near
Southie-
Madagascar?
Southeastern. No.
on the other side.
Yeah, I was like,
I
Oh,
thought
no, it's
Madagascar.
not. That's eastern.
Yeah, it's
no,
eastern.
You're good.
it's near South Africa.
You're good. Can we get a fact check on that one?
Jamie's not here today.
No,
so-
Jamie's not here today. Intern hours, you know, they pick and choose.
Cutting
That's
out
cool
early.
though. Yeah, cutting out early. That's
Yeah.
cool though. So, I think
That's fun.
you stayed predominantly in Germany though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna travel abroad this
Mhm.
summer, and I'm gonna stay predominantly in France and Slovenia.
Okay.
But I'm thinking about checking out Spain and the Czech Republic. So what
Alright.
can you tell me about Spain and the Czech Republic?
Spain. Well, I've been to Barcelona. That was a separate trip. I didn't go
Ayo.
this time.
Oh,
But it was a lot of fun. And I haven't been to Madrid, but Madrid is also a really great
what were the
place.
people like in Spain?
Well, in Barcelona, it's really eclectic. I think it's like a lot of different people. Since I didn't go recently, I don't really know what it's like now. But
Mhm.
I went in high school for the art history trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, which
Well,
you were there
got-
for.
Wait. You took AP Art History?
No, I just went on the trip.
How did I take AP Art History but
And you
not
didn't
go on
Yeah, I
that
know.
trip?
Did
I don't know
you
how you
the
didn't
trip
go on the trip.
existed. Maybe
Yeah.
it was
Probably
like
not.
exclusive.
I'll be honest with you, probably
Yeah.
not.
Poor boy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's out of the loop, I guess.
Yeah.
Aw.
No,
Super
yeah,
easy.
but Barcelona's amazing. It's like right on the ocean. Yeah, they always make their joke was it has like an Olympic village there on the coast, because I don't know what year they held the Olympics, but it was there, and all the American athletes couldn't fit in the beds because all like the Spanish guys are like shorter, so like they would have to
Short
like
king.
That's hilarious.
they were just like
That's
kind of
so
waddling off
funny.
the bed. But,
Aw.
yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Gaudi, it's like good architecture there. You can see some
Okay.
Gaudi stuff.
Yeah.
Parkwell and Strata Familia. It's kind of, people think it's really ugly, but I don't know. I think it's
Yeah.
nice. It
You
kind of
paid
looks.
a lot more attention in AP art history, even though you didn't.
I
take
didn't
it.
take it.
You still
I was
paid a
like-
lot
I
more
paid
attention
atten-
about that stuff than
No,
me.
I remember people comparing the Sagrada Familia to what's the Spy Kids movie with the castle where he like lives?
I feel that's the first one.
Yeah, it's probably
That's gotta
yeah.
be. I know
No,
my Spy Kids pretty well.
Yeah. So wherever that castle is, the gloop, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Guy. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what
Big
people
Spy
compare it
Kids
to. So use your judgment. Go look at it for yourself and see if it's
Do you know
Interesting.
the girl from
What
Spy
you think?
Kids is married from one of the guys from Big Time Rush?
Oh,
Really?
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
That's a very.
You know Carlos from Big Time Rush?
Yeah,
Oh, he's married to
cute.
Megan Trainor, right?
I
Wait,
thought he was
Meghan
married.
Trainor
No,
was
I
a
thought-
Spy Kid?
Well, no, I thought Carlos from Big Time Rush was married to
Oh, okay, sorry.
the girl from Spy Kids.
You're right. Yeah, and then no, the guy from Spy Kids, the boy.
He's married to
He's
Meghan
married to Megan
Trainor.
Trainor. Isn't that crazy?
Whoa, that's
I
a
thought
fun
the dude
little
from
circle.
Twilight was
Yeah.
in. Oh, I'm
That's
thinking
Shark
of,
Boy,
I'm thinking of
Mama
Shark
Girl.
Boy.
Thank you.
That's that's
Yep,
Taylor
totally
Lautner.
different
All right.
thing.
Yeah,
You can
you
go.
know, I watched Nickelodeon, but so you went to Spain.
Hmm. This time I went to Palma de Mallorca, which is an island.
It sounds like a long word for a place.
You can just call it Mallorca.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mallorca for short.
Fixed it.
Yeah, Palma de Mallorca is the place where from my opinion, it's just where a lot of Germans go to vacation.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like, I think if you want to experience Spain, you should go to like Madrid or like real.
Interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say real Spain. I'm not from Spain, so I don't really know.
yeah,
But yeah,
that's how I felt about Mexico. I think Playa del Carmen, a lot of Europeans go,
hmm
and Cancun is where all the
Mhm.
Americans go.
yeah, it's kind of like that. It was like a vacation spot, but yeah, I don't know. It was a lot of fun. I went
Yeah.
with a group of people. We went like cave swimming and
Whoa.
stuff like that. Jumped off
Damn.
cliffs and
That's cool.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I don't know. It was a lot of fun. It was like really just spur of the moment. We rented cars from Hertz, and one of them got a flat tire. And
Wow.
actually, this is a great
Oh my
story.
God.
So we were driving, like, cause it's kind of like dirt roads. It's like not really like, like paved all the way. But like the beach we were going to, one of my friends was driving, and she was trying to catch up to like our guy friend who like drives kind of like a maniac. Like he's all into like BMWs, and he just drives like he just wants to drive really fast cars. So like
And you were
she-
behind him.
she's yeah, she's really competitive. So she's trying to keep up and drives kind of off the road and like pops the tire. And so we like went to the beach that day, and we're like, okay, we'll just have to like. I don't think we noticed it until we came back. And then
that
so we
sucks.
saw it, and we had to call like Hertz and get like an emergency service or whatever.
What
come.
country was this in?
Spain. So it was like the
Whoa.
island, like Palma de Mallorca was where
Okay.
it happened. But so we have to call Hertz, and it takes forever for them to come. But we're just kind of like waiting. We're not. I mean, it's no problem. We're on an island. We don't really give a fuck. We
Yeah.
have like beers. Sorry, language. We have. Like, I was like, we don't censor that. Leave it out. No, but we had like our beers. We were just kind of hanging out, and so we're waiting by this car. And it's like, and all the girls stayed. None of the guys stayed for some reason. It was like 4 of us girls that waited with Ellen, that's her name, who like popped the tire of the car. But we like look over. It's like this long kind of street where people park, and we like look down the street, and I'm not joking. Like it's like a Casanova on a horse, like a shirtless guy on a white
What?
horse. This Spanish
Okay.
guy just rides
That's
past
Hertz?
us. No.
They sent like
No.
someone on
Yeah.
a steed.
Um,
Multiple- they
That's
sent a
actually
noble
funny.
steed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's funny because I didn't think that, but maybe I should have, because I don't know what
I
Spain
would've been
Hertz
so
is like.
relieved.
Yeah, I was like,
Hertz
maybe
is-
they do send a really hot guy on a white horse. I don't know, but they.
Oh, he was hot too.
Oh my god! Yeah, I was like, I thought I was
Was
miraging.
it the fact
Is that
that
a
he-
verb? I was having a mirage.
Was it the fact
Miraging.
that he was on the horse, or was it the fact that
It was like an Old Spice commercial. I can't even explain it to you. Like,
He was backwards on the horse.
yeah, no, like I don't know. We all 4 girls like saw him ride past, and then we were like, did you see
that
that
real?
too? Or okay. And then like we all 4 of us regret not being like, can we like hop on or like what's
Can we, like,
Yeah.
what's
what?
I don't know.
what's
We didn't
the
have anywhere to
policy?
be. We'd be like, our cars. I mean, can you just like maybe pick us up? I don't really. How many people can you fit on the back of this horse? Like, I don't know. But it was just like a really weird moment, and I just regret not getting his number. You know what I mean? Like maybe
Yeah.
he didn't have a phone. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
Like,
regret you not getting his number.
Yeah,
I'm so
I-
sad.
Exo Steve.
That was a
it's just like one of those things I'll never forget. Like I can't even like like remember really his face, but I know it was just like a really hot Spanish guy on a horse, and I was
Wow.
transfixed
Damn.
I'm sorry.
to the max.
That's
And then
wild.
Hertz came, and the funniest part of that
Wasn't
story
that-
is we got the car towed, right? And then we go back to Hertz when we're like, we have to get a new rental car, and we go there and they're like, so like where's the old car? And we're like, well, you towed it. And they're like, we have no record of like
Oh
the car
no.
you towed. And we were like, well, you know, we called your number and
Somebody
somebody
came.
picked it up, and yeah, so we didn't know definitively for like a week if we had to pay for
A
car
car?
being lost or
oh
not.
my
Yeah.
gosh, that's scary.
Yeah, it was like, how do you not know where this car is? Like,
Things
we
that
called your
Could go wrong in Spain.
customer
Yeah,
service
that.
number.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Yeah.
Somebody hijacked the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awkward.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't think Hertz is endorsing your podcast after the story.
Yeah, I don't.
Damn it. That was the
That's-
first
that's-
one on the list.
That's yeah.
Fuck.
Sorry,
Damn.
Hertz.
Sorry,
On to the
Hertz.
next
Hertz,
one.
Can you forgive
Yeah.
us, please?
Dollar Shave Club, you're up.
You're up. We love you.
No, but that's funny.
What's up?
Yeah, that was my Spain story.
That's a good
Hopefully
story.
I don't.
Like,
I don't. I mean, I'll run into the hot guy. That's really fine. But
Yeah, if you
hopefully
see
I don't
him,
lose
tell
the
him-
car.
I'll meet up with the hot guy. That's no
yeah,
problem.
yeah. He sounds like
Yeah.
like maybe
He
he
sounds like a homie.
He sounds like a homie.
Yeah, if
maybe
you go to
I'll-
Mallorca and you see this guy,
guy.
just
Yeah.
tell him,
Hey,
tell him I
you
miss
and
him.
your Steve, come over here.
I'll be like, listen, my American friend, man, she
Casanova,
really misses
yeah.
you, man. You should call her up.
Yeah.
But Jolene,
Yes.
you've traveled abroad
I've been to Mexico
when you were young.
3 times. 4 times? 4 times.
When you were really young.
When I was really young. The first time I went, I was like 8. Actually, I was probably like 6. And then the last time I went, I was like 13.
You speak Spanish?
No.
Oh,
No, it was
no.
just missions trips. It wasn't anything fancy, but it was like the really bad parts.
Yeah.
It was really sad. But it was cool. The first time, one of the times, I have a good story about that.
You said it was
was
sad,
cool.
but it was cool.
It was cool
Just
getting
fucking
to
sick.
help. Like, it was sad that people were in those circumstances.
Yeah.
But one time, so like they would give us different things to do. So like one time, like my like task was to like go to orphanage, and one time it was like we had to build a bathroom. And one time we went, and they were like they assigned our whole team of like 12 people to just start like digging at this like mound of dirt. And
It's
we
like
didn't
holes.
we didn't question
God.
it because we're like
Where are
we're
my
here
sunflower
for
seeds?
You're here for service.
we're here like we're not gonna be like why like what is this for?
You only do what?
So we just started
Like, don't
going,
question
and we
it.
started at like 8 a.m. and like we get to like noon, and we're like, why are we doing this?
After 4 hours, you question it?
They're like,
So
this
we're
is
like-
just warming up.
So we asked because one of the adults, because there were a lot of like kids, but there were a lot of adults, so they were like, okay, we need to take care of this. But like there was like a language barrier. There was just like it was like really messy, and we finally figured out, I think, that like we were digging. They were gonna make like a playground, and they didn't want all this dirt there, so we had to put the dirt somewhere else. But then there was just the
Like a
same
hole.
thing of dirt, and so we're like, but someone's gonna have to move that. Why didn't they give us like anything, like a car, like a truck or something? And then we're like, so we just drove all the way to Mexico and spent like a full day digging, and someone else is gonna have to just like do the same thing. That was really weird.
Yeah.
I think you should write a novel about how you found purpose from digging a hole in
Yeah.
Mexico.
I have another story.
Okay. Tell
About
us.
You
Mexico.
okay? Okay.
The first time I threw
Okay.
up by Julie.
The first time you threw up,
Yeah, I think unless
you
when
were
I was-
abroad.
Yes, well, I was like on the border.
It's the Mexican
So-
air, man. Just got to it.
Border, border
One
patrol.
foot in each.
Border patrol. You got like the
I got
shakes.
nervous.
One time I threw up in 2 countries at once.
No, so we went to Mexico, and like we had. I was told not to eat anything that I was sold like on the street, but like it smelled so good.
How old were you?
no.
I was like
Probably
when
like-
I was like 11,
You
probably.
did it.
And so my friend Amy and I we're like, this sounds like a good idea. So we ate some tacos, and then like half an hour earlier, me and Amy were like, I don't feel too good. But this was like right before we were gonna drive home. So we like get in the car, and we're still feeling kind of nauseous. And so we get over the border, and then we're like, we can't do this. So we stopped in a Carl's Jr. and just had like really bad food
Carl's
poisoning.
Jr. in Mexico.
No. This was like now in like the San Diego area.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
made it though. You made it
Yeah,
across
we
the
made
border.
it.
You said you crossed the border into a Carl's
Yeah.
Jr. And I was like, whoa, are you in Mexico still?
Yeah.
But no, it was that was
That's
my first time
crazy.
that I remember throwing up, and I was sad. I didn't really throw up a lot
It
as
was
a kid,
sad.
but yeah, so don't do that.
Yeah, nothing like a case of Mexican food poisoning.
Yeah, it was really bad, but that was fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
have you traveled abroad?
I think you know the answer to this.
I don't know if like you've done like Canada or anything.
No,
Okay.
nothing.
No.
Do you want to?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? No,
Let's talk about
fuck.
that.
Fuck the rest of the
Hey,
world.
yeah.
I love America so much. I want to say planet here. What? Okay, I have to point something out that just happened.
What's up?
You took your Altoids out of your pocket and gave them a shake before you opened them. Do you always do that?
Yeah, I see. That's my level. That's my
You
like.
shake them first to see how many you have?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
By the
that.
weight,
I've never noticed that.
The distribution. By the way,
Probably
Sophie,
his-
I'm addicted
His
to
hand is
Altoids.
I
probably
know
a
you
perfect
are.
scale
I'm
just for
like-
Altoids at this
On
point.
the wrist.
What?
He's just like, okay, 0.78 grams. Got
Like a
about-
number calculates?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I got about 14 left.
Yeah.
Volume?
At a certain point, I feel like you'll shake it and be like, yeah, there's exactly 14 and a half in there.
Do
I
you
wouldn't be
remember?
surprised.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be such a cool party trick.
Yeah, you should
To
do
know
that.
how many out like
Yeah,
the-
everybody
the-
gather around.
Yeah.
Give me your Altoids. Give me
Yeah,
your
we got
Altoids.
It's a
Altoid guy
magic
in
trick.
here.
Heyo. Should we jump back in?
Yeah.
Were you telling? Are you just? You're not gonna tell
we
your
just
story?
talked
I
about
talked about the first time I
Mexico.
threw up. You missed
Yeah,
it.
which
Okay.
like I empathize a lot
Have
with
you ever
that.
thrown up?
No.
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
Why did I say no?
Wait.
100% yes.
I have a funny story about street food from
street
China that I think
Oh.
maybe you guys know.
I don't remember.
But I literally went in Hong Kong, so it was the last of the 5 cities that we visited, and they told us the same thing that they told you in Mexico. They're like, don't eat the street food.
Yeah.
You know, you never really know what it is. This and that. But obviously, I'm gonna eat the street food. It didn't even, to be honest, didn't even look that good. But I was like,
He was like,
I was
just
just,
want
I
a
need,
challenge.
I need like,
I know. Like I don't. I
like,
love how you
try
were like,
me.
obviously I would eat it. I was like, no. Like,
I want
gonna
the
eat
full experience. I was
Oh my
so arrogant on that trip. I was like, I want to get lost. They're like, what do you want?
That's
What are you
such a
excited
Kyle
about?
thing to say.
They're like, what are you excited about? I was like, I want to get lost and not have anyone be able to help me. It sounds so fun. But I tried the street food. And
Okay.
that was really interesting because I tried it with my buddy Hunter, and he wanted the spiciest thing on the menu.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, I want the hottest
hot,
shit
hot,
you
hot.
got.
Yeah.
And we're in like bad part of China where like
Yeah.
everything's hot. And he goes, yeah, they get like squid for both of us that's been raw sitting on the side of the street,
Yeah.
and goes,
Yum.
spices it, grills it, dips it in the marinade, and then serves it to you on a stick.
That's so.
Squid on a stick. Am
Squid
I
on a
right?
stick.
Oh,
Classic
Classic.
Chinese. Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
Anthony Bourdain shit.
Yeah. And it was like $2,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because everything in China is super cheap.
Okay.
So we go, and my buddy eats it because he has the hot one. And so I'm freaking out next to him. I'm like, oh, man, this reaction is going to be crazy. Like, what's he going to do? It looks really hot.
Okay.
And he eats it, and he's like, whew, that shit's crazy. He's like freaking out and everything. He's sweating. I'm like, fuck, man. Hopefully mine's not that bad. So I guess nobody's paying attention or anything. And I sit down on the side, and I start eating mine. And I realize that they switched ours up.
Kyle.
So
they
I
don't
actually got
switch
the hot
Oh
one.
my
around.
god.
And it was, I gave it to multiple people afterwards, and it was confirmed that it was the hottest thing that anyone had ever had
Oh
on
my
that
God.
trip. And I was sweating profusely. I was crying. I didn't know what to do. The only thing I didn't have a drink.
Yeah.
So the only
Did
thing I
you
knew what to
finish it?
do, it got finished. But the only thing I knew to do was to like eat more of it, which wasn't smart.
Why is that the only
Whoa.
thing you
Yeah.
I
know
thought it
to
would like
do?
help wash it down.
No,
I was
that's why-
confused.
no.
When you eat something that hot, you don't know what to
Yeah.
do with yourself. And like
Okay.
the worst part is I turn around and literally all the Chinese locals that run the shop are videotaping me. They're like, "Oh, stupid American."
Is that on YouTube?
Man, I hope.
Oh my god.
They don't use YouTube there, I don't think. But
Boyish American.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
yeah,
Crazy.
That's crazy.
I
it
think
was
like
some hot shit.
yeah, the level that they measure hotness, it's called like the Scoville scale,
Mm.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that I don't know. Like it's a defense mechanism for like plants essentially, right?
Yeah.
Like to like protect themselves.
Also, it's not a taste, right? Like there are so many tastes that humans
Yeah.
have,
Mm-hmm.
but like
Spicy
spice
isn't
isn't
one.
one. That's pain.
Yeah.
That's your pain
Like
receptors going
Pure
off.
reaction.
Yeah, saying, "Hey, homie, don't do that. Let's
Yeah.
not
Your
go
pain
there."
I feel like I've like
Homie.
numbed mine over the years. You
Yeah,
just kind of eat more and more. You like push it.
interesting.
level.
Yeah.
But Will, you've never studied abroad. You never traveled abroad yet. Where do you want to go?
Yeah. What's like your number one?
Optimal location.
It doesn't have to be for any reason. Just
Yeah.
like, you could be like, I want to go to Canada. I've never been to Canada, but like,
Where do you want to go, man?
I don't know, man. Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Australia would be cool.
Yeah.
Why? Whoa, that's different.
get all that poisonous
Why?
animals
First of
and
all,
shit.
no language barrier whatsoever.
Yes.
True.
Exactly.
But then you could go to Britain.
And it's beautiful.
Way better weather.
Yeah.
The middle of Australia is a desert, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. But I want to go in the middle of Australia. Go to like
Oh.
Sydney or like Brisbane
He wants
or
to live in a desert.
Melbourne.
literally Melbourne. Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah.
It's hard.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, it's dope.
A lot of cool people are from Australia.
Yeah, you're telling me. I want to
Yeah.
like pick up the accent.
Yeah.
You know how Australian people got their accent?
No.
Do you know the history of Australia?
I feel like I should say yes, but I really don't.
No.
Okay. Everyone from Australia. Australia used to be just a prison, basically.
What?
Like
Mhm.
criminals of
Yeah.
war from like Europe.
They'd
They
ship
would
them over
take
there.
them to Australia.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And
You
they
knew that?
developed their accent just because they were just so drunk all the time. They slurred their words
didn't
so
know that.
much
What?
that the accent developed into that.
That's weird.
Isn't that sweet?
So
That's
it's
really
a drunk. They're like the
cool.
drunk English accent.
They're so
Yes.
cool.
That's so sick.
That's
Also, Steve Irwin, sweet.
Aw,
His son
R.I.P.
also.
Yeah,
His
also
s-
sweet.
son makes you like cry every time he speaks.
He's awesome. I like him when he comes on Jimmy Fallon. He like
Yeah.
freaks. There was an episode with Kevin Hart, and he like makes him hold some animal or something, but he like.
Oh,
freaks
yeah,
out.
the
He was
one
like-
with Kevin
he's
Hart
like,
is
I
so
ain't touching
funny.
that. He's like,
The one with Kevin Hart is really funny. Isn't the Hemsworth? Aren't they
Yeah,
from?
Chris
Oh
and-
yeah, they are.
Whoa.
Whew.
There's
I
some,
love how
I'm
you're
here.
like
they're cool. They're
Yeah.
cool guys.
Hey,
they're
Miley-
homies.
More than
Miley
cool.
Cyrus and Liam just got married.
Oh yeah, happy marriage.
Happy
Yeah.
marriage.
Miley and
Shout out
Ariel
to Miley and
Season.
Liam.
New Zealand?
Sweet.
A lot of
Little
cool people out
different
of New Zealand.
than-
Lord's
right
out of
off
New
Australia.
Zealand.
But
It's like,
sure.
it's like the
Fun
Madagascar
fact, I'm
of Australia. Also, Lord of the Rings was filmed there.
in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool to go there too.
Yeah, that'd be
Do
cool.
people live in Madagascar, or is it just an island?
I don't
Like
people.
maybe like
Really?
indigenous people.
that'd be really cool to
Yeah.
go travel in Madagascar.
The zebra does from the movie.
Is he there still?
Yep. Those like upside down trees they got there too.
Is that Chris Rock?
There's just the four
Chris Rock is
animals.
chilling in zebra
Yeah.
form.
They
And a
talk.
hippo.
There's a hippo, a giraffe, a lion, and a
So
zebra.
I believe.
Yeah. Julian, what about you? If you had to study abroad, if you had to go anywhere?
The language barrier thing kind of gets to me. I would say like India, 'cause I've always wanted to go to India, but I don't know if I could do that. 'Cause I like to talk a lot, and if people didn't know what I was saying and I didn't know what people were saying, I think I would get annoyed. And so,
Also, the thing with Australia is there's never any problems there politically there.
yeah, but
At
what
all.
about the
Think
big,
of like anywhere
the
else.
big reptiles?
Okay, yeah, they got
Yeah.
like animals to worry about.
The only thing you
But
have to worry
you-
about
That's
is
what I
getting
don't
poisoned.
like.
I think people know like what they're doing there.
No, but yeah, that's a better
Go
place.
anywhere else like Asia, China,
Yeah.
Russia,
That's good.
Europe, like
I know
Brexit
Australia's
shit.
kind of got it all
They
under
got it
control.
all like figured out. I
You
think.
know where I would want to go?
Where?
My dad's been to Alaska, and he said it was really cool. And to go at the time when like it's like dark and all that. I forgot
Yeah.
what it's called.
That's
I
a cool
kind of want to
country.
go to Alaska.
Yeah.
It's not a country.
It's a state.
Shut
Great
up.
country.
Or Britain.
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 Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I
Not
got
this
some
again.
connections in Britain. I need to go there.
Really?
I got like 2 or 3.
You have cousins? What'd you say?
I just got friends that live there.
Nice.
I want to go there, and I want to go. I don't know. That would just be a cool place to go. I think. I don't know. Or Madagascar.
Madagascar sounds so cool.
Should we
I
go
want
to
to go to
Madagascar?
Sounds like s-
Morocco.
Morocco?
Whoa.
Yeah. Go to Fez.
Ooh. Morocco sounds fun.
Yeah.
They have beaches in Morocco that are really good,
Yeah.
don't they? Interesting. Hey, Julian, I had a question for you.
Oh,
Just
no.
kind of random. Did you bring any questions? Yeah, figured.
Just
Hey,
ad lib it.
I got a good one for you, though.
What is it?
So Julian's from the West Coast
Mm-hmm.
and came to college moved to the Midwest.
Yep.
You say you had 2 different friend groups,
I do.
right?
Yes.
Your West Coast friends, your Midwest friends.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
What's the biggest difference between
Yeah,
them?
that's
Between my
great
friends,
Between
like
your
the different
like
regional.
yeah, like what's the regional difference between?
between people or between my who I hang out with, because that's a very different question.
Answer both.
The people I hang out with are all the same, and I don't think it really like region. Okay, I'm gonna retract what I said.
Oh,
The people
I was gonna say that would be
the-
cool if like that was true. You're like
Yeah, the people that I try to hang out with,
typically probably the same
like
because you like
both
the same
of you
people.
are like very similar to my friends from back home. People wise, there's a big difference,
what's that difference?
and that difference is people here are more hospitable and a little
Okay.
bit friendlier than people not people in California, but people in like the Los Angeles area. My hometown's different 'cause it's
Mhm.
weird, but LA is different than here for
So
sure.
your hometown it's like suburban. It's like more,
Yeah.
just
My
outside the
hometown's
city.
actually like really conservative. It's like one of the most conservative cities in California.
Wow. Okay.
Which is
Interesting
really
dynamic. like,
Yeah,
surrounded
it's
by
super. So it's like this really like
Yeah.
conservative city in the middle of like not.
yeah. Like
But
all
we also
liberal.
have like the most like liberal performing arts high school in like the region,
It's so
planted right in the
interesting.
middle of my city. So it's like it's weird,
That
but
is
it's cool.
really
it's
cool.
really it's interesting.
It's like
Yeah.
a target.
So there people are a little bit more like focused on the self, I think, than
Mhm.
here, which I respect both. I think
Yeah.
there's pros and cons to both.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I was curious because like you've been to both and
Yeah.
you hang out with us, multiple times every other year.
Yeah.
A question that I had for you, Sophie,
Mm-hmm.
is what's the weirdest experience that you've had abroad?
Oh my god, I can't even.
Specifically in Europe, because you literally just got back.
Yeah.
Just like I want like a cultural wise, like what's something that
Gosh.
would like never swing in America that you saw there?
That I saw there.
Yeah, I saw plenty of that in China, but I've never been to Europe, so I want to hear about your experience there.
I feel like I need like a broader definition of like.
Just some weird shit, something that threw you off.
I know. I'm trying to. Well, this is like minor. It's not like. It's not like a super weird thing, but free water, not a thing there. Like
In what part of Europe? Why?
where so at restaurants you can't like sit there and like keep getting glasses of tap water. Like you have to order a bottle of water
What?
for it's not free.
That's weird.
Yeah, so that's something that like when I came back here, I was like I cannot wait to sit down at a restaurant and just like have a server like pour my water and not be charged for it. Like you know what I
That's
mean? Like
crazy. What's there like? Why?
I don't really know honestly because I know Germany has clean water and it's like would be fun. Like I think a couple times maybe I specified I want tap water because they do sparkling or still, and then they give you either like a still bottle or like a sparkling bottle of water, but you pay for it obviously. But like I don't think anyone drinks out of the tap. I don't know why. Like I just honestly don't understand
I
the
saw
reasoning.
your Instagram story the other day, and didn't you say something about water being cleaner over there or something?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Like they do have like clean water. They have apparently you can drink out of the toilet in Germany and it's
Whoa.
like you'd be fine. Like it's
Okay.
like fine. I don't know. But that's one thing. And then, I wouldn't
What?
recommend it, but
Uh-oh.
yeah, I don't know. Cincinnati's supposed to have good, I guess, water cleaning.
You're good.
Water works.
Michigan?
Flip, yeah.
What is the other thing that like also was? I'm blanking. There's something else that's like also like a not.
I'm not sure. One thing for me that was really interesting, just because I grew up as a little kid getting to play video games,
Mm-hmm.
and all my friends growing up had like an Xbox or a PlayStation or whatever. But in China, since the internet is so regulated, that also happens with online gaming. So we went to not intentional at all. We just kind of walked into a random gaming like club. And what it is, it's always like underground too. It's kind of weird. So you go down the steps, and literally all it is just a bunch of like millennials sitting at these rented desktops, and it's like a club. It's like a
That's
gym
crazy.
membership,
Yeah.
but for
Interesting.
video
Interesting.
games.
Yeah.
So like, and the funniest part,
Yeah.
how many games do you think everyone's playing on like a month? Like 2 or 3 different games a month.
Yeah.
The whole game club was playing 2 games.
Really?
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of like an
Yeah.
episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah.
It was really
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Something else I heard about like places outside of America, like the internet's just a lot faster.
In some
That's a lot.
parts.
Well, like the more like
South
developed-
Korea, I think, is the fastest
Yeah, it's
internet
like
in the world.
ridiculously like
Really?
fast though.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
One
That's also the same with Europe. How was your cell phone plan in Europe? I heard cell phone plans are like half the price.
Well, the thing is like nobody really has iPhones over there. It's like
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
no, yeah, because it's
What do
so
they have?
expensive.
Yeah.
Because it's
Oh, you a bougie?
yeah, no. So people see you have iPhone, they're like, what the fuck? But people do what is it? Hawaii? There's like a phone brand called that. And they buy Samsung or like Android phones.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then you can get a SIM card from like there's so many different like carriers that sell like prepaid SIM cards. So like I just got like a Vodafone. It's called Vodafone. So you get like you take your SIM card out and you just put a new one in and you get like you pay 4 weeks plan for like 20 gigs for like 4 weeks or something, or like however many you want, like depending on how much data
Whoa,
you're gonna
that's
use.
pretty easy.
Yeah, it's like
that's
not hard
nice.
at all actually. It's really nice. I did the same thing for Africa. I just went and like got a new SIM card. But yeah, one thing I did think about that when you were talking about that just now, another thing that throws me off is I don't know if this is true at like every university or what, but they really in Germany at least, people have an idea of like leisure and work. They have a very good work-life balance, I would say, like more so than America, like a lot more. So Sundays, everything is closed. You can't go to the grocery store on Sunday.
Whoa.
You can't go to like, and that was like a huge adjustment. Like, believe it or not, like I would forget and be like,
Yeah, we freak out over Chick-fil-A.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
for
imagine
real.
being like, you didn't get a chance to go to the store or whatever, and you like don't have food and you can't go to the grocery store. It's like, oh fuck, like
What is open on Sundays?
nothing, like literally nothing.
That's crazy.
McDonald's maybe,
Are
like
the
they're
police
McDonald's.
open on Sundays?
Everything.
It just
Yeah,
shuts
everything's
down the
closed.
entire.
It's the, yeah, it's the fucking like.
Yeah,
plague.
I don't know if that's like
There's
Every
no
Sunday.
Once a week.
nobody comes out of their
No
homes.
laws.
Sunday people is killing
The
people.
Lord's Day. You
Yeah,
do whatever
the
the fuck
Lord's
you
Day.
want.
Oh,
Sabbath.
Yeah.
No, but like, yeah, it's weird. I don't know. You just don't think about it, and you're like, oh shit, it's Sunday. Like, I can't go buy food. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
That's
Um,
nice though. You're just chilling.
Yeah, it is kind of nice. But the one thing that I would say is I complain about is the office hours of the people who work at the university are literally 9 a.m. till noon.
Oh.
And I can't get anything done between those hours. I have class. Like, I was
Yeah.
like, and so in the paperwork situation over there was just like, oh my God, it's like pulling hair. It's like, cause you have to, I don't know, get like your rent sorted out and then go here and here in different buildings to like figure things out. And it's only open from 9 to 12. And it's like every single day we had a new email coming in and be like, you have to do this, or you have to pay your deposit on this. And like, it was just, so you kind of have to like, I think I'm a pretty organized person, but I've tried to like rein it back. I'm like, okay, like, just deal with this today and then like see what comes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just kind of have to go with it. And
Huh.
I don't know. Yeah. There's
That's weird.
a lot of things. Yeah. Specific things that don't really make sense. But that's like with traveling. It's like you just kind of, you're like, all right.
Yeah, you
like,
totally have to have a budget
just
for.
gotta-
Gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's like you just kind of have to like, whatever goes, you just have to deal with it.
Yeah. That's interesting.
It's still
Oh, I
good.
have a question for you.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What up, homie?
What's up, Chief?
Hey.
Fire away.
Aw.
Well, you're from Cleveland, right?
Yeah, of course.
Cleveland, the land.
Rep it.
What is
Cleve.
what's your favorite part about Cleveland, man?
Oh,
My
man.
favorite part about Cleveland?
Yeah. Like, what do you like about your hometown? 'Cause you're proud. You're proud
Yeah,
of
dude,
Cleveland. Like
it's
you like Cleveland.
It's a very proud city. A lot
Yeah.
of pride, a lot of loyalty.
What do
It's
you?
insane.
I want to hear about it. Like, I've never actually asked you
Well-
about Cleveland. I've never been to Cleveland.
You gotta go to Cleveland. You'd actually really like Cleveland.
Really?
The new areas, it's on the come up. Honestly, my brother lives downtown there. He loves it.
Hmm.
It's getting better. All like the little trendy areas like Lakewood, Tremont. Oh, you'd love Tremont. You'd thrive. You'd thrive there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some good taco spots there.
Oh, I like tacos.
Oh, yeah.
like
Ooh.
Well, the thing about Cleveland, like, it's sports just so rooted into the city,
Yeah.
and people are just relentlessly loyal
Yeah.
to the sports, even though we've been terrible for the past 60 years.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
insane.
basketball was good, but
Basketball was
Yeah.
good for 7 with LeBron, and then 4 more again, and
You
now
like
it's
the
back to
Browns,
shit.
Yeah.
and the Browns is even. The thing a lot of people don't know about Cleveland is it's a football city.
Yeah.
oh really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's always just such a mystery. It's like they get the first draft picked and then they like
They just fuck it up.
lose. Yeah.
But it's a football city.
Yeah.
Like watching the Cavs win the championship, it was insane. I was in downtown. right in the moment it happened.
That's
It
crazy.
was fucking
Whoa.
wild. Yeah, I have some videos on my phone. It's wild.
Cool.
But if the Browns would ever win a Super Bowl,
Oh my god.
I think the city would burn down.
Yeah.
Like
Whoa.
not even
The party
not even
would
kidding.
just.
Yeah.
go
Just
yeah.
like So just like growing up around that, growing up around sports teams that just constantly lose and just in the worst possible way, like last minute, like it's insane.
What do you think that does to you, like the people?
Gives you kind of a
little thick skin.
little thick skin, yeah.
Yeah. A little
course.
extra layer.
Oh yeah, and
Damn.
yeah, and being able to just like basically roll with the punches, man.
Yeah.
You see the worst thing, like the worst possible thing happen, the worst possible outcome in like a game, and you're like, well, yep, makes sense.
Shit
And
happens.
you move on, yeah, and you're like, well, fuck it, next game.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I admire that. I really do. 'Cause
Mhm.
like, you know, obviously we talk about Jolene being from, you know, Simi Valley. Yeah, LA. Yeah. And,
LA for short.
Yeah, LA for sure. Yeah, Simi Valley. But we talk about that a lot. And like, there's a lot of things that you've told us about Simi Valley, and I know you're proud of Cleveland. I know you rep Cleveland all the time. The thing that I'm always struggling with is that, you know, we're from Cincinnati. Me and Sophie are from Cincinnati, but like, I always struggle to like, what are the key Cincinnati elements? What
Hmm.
makes us from the Queen City? Like, what is that for us?
I don't know. I think Cleveland's just different. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Cleveland's be hitting different.
That should be
Cincinnati's just like,
hitting.
I don't know. For me, it's like I'm proud of Cincinnati. Like I don't know if it's like about sports or like, you know, I think Over the Rhine is really kind of, I don't know. Now that it's like kind of hitting off now. I don't know. Like
Well-
I always feel like at home and I feel like people are proud to live there, but I can't pinpoint it. Kind of like
yeah,
it's
I
very
think
obvious in Cleveland.
one other thing about Cleveland is like, even if like I know a lot of kids that leave, go out of state, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
to college, a part of them will always like consider going back to Cleveland. after.
Interesting.
Mm.
And I think that's something that's not seen in a lot of other
No.
cities in the Midwest, especially
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like a lot of people that are from Cincinnati, they're like, oh, I can't wait to get out of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I mean,
there's always gonna be a small part of me that's like, oh, I live in Cleveland.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I value Cincinnati. I think I've learned. I haven't told you about all of this, but a lot of people ask me about Cincinnati, and sometimes I dog, you know, this
Shit on
city.
Cincinnati sometimes.
Yeah,
bro.
you
I do.
don't like
I
Cincinnati.
really do. But it's just because I love traveling so much, and I think
Yeah.
that's what people misunderstand is that it's not that Cincinnati is a bad city, and I've learned that over time.
It's a great city.
It is a really good city,
Yeah.
and it's funny because people ask me about, you know, what do you think of Cincinnati, and my first reaction is it's a great place to be from, and I say that with like, yeah, I'm backing myself up. It's not where I think I will end up. However, I'm proud of Cincinnati,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's fairly diverse for being in the middle of the Midwest. I think it's fairly diverse for being in the Tri-State area. We have a really good care for the arts here in Cincinnati.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
think
came
so.
here, I didn't know that like there was any kind of music community. Like it was like blind. Like I did not know anything about Cincinnati.
Yeah.
There's like jazz is still alive in Cincinnati, which is very rare, especially for like
Mhm.
Midwestern
Yeah.
cities and like just like the arts in general. And this is a fun fact that I learned from CCM is that Cincinnati is like such an important city to Broadway because people test Broadway shows here because it's like a swing state, so you have like a lot of different like political and like moral and religious beliefs.
Yeah.
So like
Cleveland's
they
pretty good
test
at music.
But
Yeah,
they-
I'm gonna throw
but
my-
was like, let me
no,
step in
I'm
here.
Sure, and I'm sure, but like a thing that I didn't know that happened is that like at the theaters here in Cincinnati and like CCM's involved with it too. Like every Broadway show is like tested here to see
That's
how people
cool. I
respond
never knew
since it's like old stuff. And they bring it to Broadway. Do you have something to
I
say?
got a little song about Cleveland.
Okay, all right.
I got a little song about
Throw
Cleveland.
it on it.
Well, it's pretty rich in music, pretty rich in rock and roll. We got the Rock Hall of Fame,
That's true.
pretty
Yeah,
hard.
That's true. My
We
parents
have
went
like our own little version of like Broadway, Playhouse Square, all that downtown.
there. Mhm.
Yeah.
You have a lot of recording studios.
Got a lot of studios. You've been there.
I went
yeah.
to Cleveland, and there was a recording studio, and they were like right next to it. It was like in the middle of two other recording studios, and it was in the same building as a music magazine too,
Cool.
like a popular one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
It's cool.
my brother's a film major in Cleveland,
Yeah,
and he has all his classes in those theaters.
that's cool.
Nice.
and
That's really
it's-
cool.
Yeah, he said it's pretty
Mhm.
sweet.
Yeah, I liked Cleveland.
Big music guy. Yeah.
Do you have any questions for us?
I don't know, like what actually. So,
Do we have
Alec.
any fun stories from?
Alex said something tonight that I was like, I should ask this. What is the goal of your podcast?
Whoa.
Oh, ayo.
The long-term
Whoa.
goal.
What podcast has any goal?
Yeah, wait. I think it's just to entertain,
To
right?
entertain.
Just-
Alright, that's simple
talk.
enough. Yeah.
To
Chat with the
entertain.
homies.
Like it brings us together. We get to meet new friends, and our audience is entertained, and they get to learn more about other
Yeah.
people.
That's nice.
It's a
I
good
like
thing
it.
all
Yeah.
around.
And that's really cool. It's like really genuine.
I like that.
Yeah.
Aw. Hey everyone who listens, thank you
Yeah.
from the bottom of my heart.
All for you. No, I'm kidding. No.
Also, dude, we have 7 subscribers on YouTube. man.
Oh my
Get
god.
the
Wait,
fuck
wait.
off. Like,
Let's
way
try to get
more
to
than
10
that.
by the end of this week.
let's hit double
Yes,
digits.
I'll subscribe.
Let's
eight.
Can we put a thing up
Let's
that says,
say-
thanks for getting us to double digit subscribers?
This is our double digit celebration.
Did you
video.
two see what I said in the group chat
Special.
today?
Maybe.
I searched Homie Academy on Google. Did like new browser, everything totally disconnected. from me.
Incognito.
Incognito. I actually did.
Oh my
Incognito.
God, of course you did. You know you know he is,
Control
Kyle.
Control Shift N.
Oh
Incognito. Homie Academy.
Wait, what?
We were the third result.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What about the little homie?
It was only the first.
Also, I googled Homie Academy podcast and we were number 1.
We were number one.
And also
Whoa.
gave like the video. like,
Thanks,
the
guys.
little YouTube,
Oh my God, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
What up?
Thank you so much.
we need a Patreon ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
We
do
have
not
one. We
yet?
just don't have any like billing information. Cool.
Thank God
Anyway,
that-
are we peacing out? Are we
yeah,
deucing out?
deucing.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Well, I think you should say something to our sponsors.
Yeah, come on, Will.
Yeah.
Come on.
Who's,
It doesn't matter. Just pick someone and go with it.
all right. Today's episode of the podcast was brought to you by SeatGeek.
What?
Ooh.
Y'all familiar
okay.
with SeatGeek?
Yeah. Keep going. This is
No.
good.
You don't know what SeatGeek
Okay,
is?
well, Will tell
No.
us.
SeatGeek is a ticket-buying service for concerts, sporting events, what have you.
Seat
What
Geek.
SeatGeek. Yeah,
Seat what?
SeatGeek. They give you the best deal on seat, and here's the catch: they give you a little POV picture of what it's like
Point of
at your
view?
seat. Yeah, they'll give you a little point of view of where you're at. Give you a little
I've actually never heard of this.
orientation. Yeah, bro,
Check it out.
what? Yeah,
That's cool.
SeatGeek. Yeah,
They're
check it out.
sponsoring you now, big boy.
Use
Whoa.
our link in the description.
I have to do that.
SeatGeek.com/Homie Academy. You get 15% off your first purchase.
Your first seat.
That's
Your
good.
For
first
seat-
seat
for
on
SeatGeek.
Yeah.
Seat Geek seat.
That's good.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
be a geek.
Have you not heard of
buy a
SeatGeek?
seat.
Yeah, that's a
Whoa.
pretty popular one.
Did we
I'm
just
surprised.
create
I
that?
created their
Hey,
slogan.
here's
Whoa.
the
Here's the Seat Geek.
Hey, I'll drink to
I'll
that.
drink to that.
Yeah.
This one goes to SeatGeek.
Hey,
Woo.
SeatGeek and StubHub are good ones.
Ooh,
Step up.
Dollar Shave Club. The underwear one.
Quip.
MeUndies.
Yep.
Remember?
Mm.
Quip.
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 Oh, the
The
toothbrush.
toothbrush
Yeah.
is like really cheap and it's like so good for you. And then
Your gums.
Nature Box,
Nature
Box.
Box.
Bird Box,
Bird Box.
and
Go to the box.
There's that
there's
one-
like an anime one.
No way.
Yeah, it's called like Crunchyroll. Check that one out. I don't know how I know this, but I watch
That's funny.
a lot of
amazing.
YouTube. Yeah.
Hmm.
Check that out.
Should we say?
Sponsored by
Whoa.
God. Just kidding.
Thank you, God.
Sponsored by
Also
Honey.
by the
Y'all know
Lord.
what Honey is?
You.
Honey?
What?
Ooh,
Not
Honey.
Cheerios?
Is that the
It's a little app. Yes.
that helps you save money?
It gives you coupons every
Yeah.
time you order online.
Gosh, I feel like
I
you
had
know
It's
that
free,
actually
yeah.
for a little bit.
Go to
Are we talking about
honey.com/Homie Academy.
Cheerios?
No, Kyle. If we were
No,
talking
Kyle.
about Cheerios, he would have said Cheerios. Did he say Cheerios? No.
I think I
And
said
then-
Cheerios, and I thought
It was
someone
Will
else
that
said
said it.
I don't know.
Thank you all for being so supportive.
I would
Love
like
you.
to
There's a
thank
little ASMR kiss on the
Yeah, thanks
back
to
on the
Ace.
I would
cheek.
like to
the
thank the homies for having me.
Yeah, thanks to
As your- as
Sophie.
Thank you,
We
thank
didn't
you,
even
Sophie.
know.
Sophie, I didn't know you existed
Yeah.
like a day ago,
just-
and now I
yeah.
love you with every
I
fiber of
hope
my
I,
being.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love
Yeah.
you guys. I
Uh-huh.
hope
Good
I blended
stories.
in with the homies.
Oh my
You
God,
did.
yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot. Like, I
Sure.
didn't even thank you because I just thought you were
Yeah,
just
this
like
You're just
here
one of the
regularly.
homies,
Like,
This
I
was
totally forgot.
Organic.
This
I feel like I
was-
needed this. This was a good like travel decompression.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah.
Just talk.
And it's really late.
It's so late, man.
Yeah,
It's-
sorry.
It's the next day for me, man.
It's the next day.
It's the next day
rolling.
for us too.
Yeah.
That's
Is it
true.
past midnight?
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
yeah.
can chat
What
it up.
time is
It's
it?
12:19.
I'm ready to start my
that's
day.
not bad.
3
Let's
a.m.
go.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna
3
take a little
a.m.
bit. If it were 3 a.m., I would figure.
But yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks for tuning out. Do your thing, Will.
What?
I don't know. You did something last.
Maybe drop a sick beat or something.
Did you say peace, chief?
No, I thought it was
I
like
think you
sign
just
off.
said like signing off, chief.
Sign off. Chief.
That was it.
I think.
Was that it?
Do it
Was
again.
that the end?
Do another one.
Okay.
Now it's awkward. Now we're like watching it.
All right.
It's okay.
Prepare for this.
It's okay. Just sit up. Yeah.
You want me to say sign off, Chief, or?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you move your arms a little bit there?
Yeah, move.
Yeah, there you go.
Stretch it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Get ready. Get loose.
Ooh.
All right. Signing off, Chief.
Yeah, that was a good one.